I wasn't even talking to his woman. I was talking to him. I didn't know he was with her, with the chick. There was older people, older. I was talking about her. And when I said the white man Jesus is the devil, the Bible spoke. You should have seen the look she gave at me, like, what the F I'm doing talking about her Jesus. And she grabbed her hand, turned around, and walked away. Like, hey, brother, hey, man, hey, brother.
Yeah, we having a good conversation. I love you, bro. Like,
and he would listen too. He would like.
He can hear the knowledge.
Yeah, I told him, man, my brother be out here. We don't be out here. We be over about Stater brother. If we not my Stater brother, we about Walmart. But we not about. Then I was telling him, he was like, if he's serious, he gonna pull up and
That's good.
I told him, until the demon came up, the so-called black woman came to take him away, and she was pissed off. I wasn't even talking to her, I had to tell her about her damn Jesus. Yeah, Jesus love everybody. They Jesus, oh Jesus, she was saying. I said, Jesus, the goddamn devil the Bible speaks about, I did mean to come at her. I just out on me. I did.
Hey, that's because the Lord can use the lady. The Lord will use whatever He wants to keep the brother from the truth.
Yeah.
That Satan can jump on the woman, and then because to get to that tree of knowledge, to get to the tree of life, you gotta pass the spinning sword, which is Satan. That's why the Lord did that parable. Seeds fell on the thorns, seeds fell on rocky land, but the one fell on the good soil gave fruit, grew up and gave fruit. So if the brother really want to hear it, you're not gonna let the woman step in the way. He gonna know. Wait.
That's right.
This is for me. I need this knowledge.
That's why I was trying to tell you. They don't let the woman pull you away from this salvation. They don't.
Well, the Lord said through her we all die too.
Yeah,
He said because you listen to your wife, you shall surely die.
Yeah, he was weak, man. He was weak. I don't know. He was too goddamn weak. Every time you let a woman pull you away when two men is talking. If man and another man talking, one better not come say a goddamn thing because that's between man and the brother.
Yeah.
The woman I'm supposed to say nothing. Don't you supposed to her goddamn mouth. Keep on going about talking to you. That's why I was.
And the man you're having a conversation with is supposed to honor that woman as he honors you, because that's your woman. She's underneath you.
That's right.
So how he taught, no dude's supposed to come up sideways at your woman.
That's right.
That's
right.
Because she's a reflection of you. She's a reflection of you. That's why the Lord said the great mystery. When the man depart from his parents, and take up the woman, she the rib.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, at the same time, the woman is supposed to respect you because she's not supposed to interrupt on your conversation.
Yeah.
Here it is, you guys sharpening swords, You sharpen a sword. Hey, you don't want to jump in the middle. You're gonna get cut, darling.
That's right.
Sit down. They don't like to hear the shut up, everybody. Sit down. Hold on. Hold you.
That's one thing. You right, Art. They don't. They like that. Just like the girl was. I was looking at TV and the man said one thing a woman can't do, and they like what can't do.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, what is one thing that the woman can't do?
And she can't be quiet. You know what
she's like, what?
Yeah,
what is it?
The whole time he was quiet, but said like, look, I can do this, I can do this.
I can do everything.
Can't be quiet, goddamn it. No, that's it.
That's classic.
Yeah, it's on the right though, man. They learn how to, like you said, a woman supposed to be quiet until you tell her, like what the brother said. If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yep.
That's how I'm supposed to go. If I want your opinion, I'll give you your opinion, That's that. Get the hell up.
And you're gonna get some feedback. You can get some rebuttal, but the Lord said put your house in order.
That's right.
You gotta put your house in order so you can come out and teach the church.
That's right.
I'm bringing this out. The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. And they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. For Hamashiach is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believe it. You know, and the point is that they got the zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge. You know, they want to pray with you and they want to congregate, but they don't want to put that image down of white Jesus, right?
No.
They still believe in a lie. They still want to bless their enemies.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the Lord said, you know, you're not supposed to bless your enemies.
That's right.
Of the other nations, because
Right.
because if you do good to evil, you'll get double the evil back.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
so when he said turn his cheek and bless the enemies of your nation, that was your people.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't say bless all the nations.
right.
In fact, they're gonna come to you bowing hand and knee. They're gonna come to you saying you are the people of the Lord.
That's right.
So you don't give out your blessing. You don't give out what do you say? You don't
Cast your pearl before swine.
you don't cast your pearl before the swine.
That's right.
If not, the swine will come over here and dance on the pearls. And the pearls is this word.
That's right.
So you don't just go and in fact, the Lord said be of few words and much comprehending much. You know, so because the devil know they the devil.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, you telling them the devil that doesn't do nothing. I mean, you breathe it into existence, and you let him know you know. But at the same time, they know all the pillage that's been done by their people. You know, they know when they come up here what type of person they are, what type of spirit they are. Because this is spiritual.
That's right.
You know, we worship the Lord in spirit because He's a spirit.
That's right. Like you said, our people, you know, they got a company. They want to know the truth, but they don't got the right truth. They got the truth for the so-called white man. They teaching them for over. Even in slavery, they be doing our people like this. So they got the knowledge for the truth, but not the right truth. That's why our people know all these goddamn different religions. You know, our people trying to find the truth. But the truth is here, right here, on the highways and edges. But they trying to find, they need these Harlem houses and Kingdom Hall and Buddhas and all other goddamn religions, man. Our people, you know, they like you said, they want to know, but they don't got the right one. You know, they don't got the, they can't find it because they bugged out. They don't know, you can't tell them a goddamn thing.
Yep.
Because they've been used to saying Jesus, that goddamn Jesus stuck in their goddamn head. The devil is stuck in our people's head, man. You know, like I said, or they gonna serve the creature more than the creator. That's what our people doing.
Exactly.
When they get in trouble, oh Jesus. When they go to jail, I felt Jesus in jail. You know, Jesus came to help me. Jesus, when they talk about Jesus, they talk about the so-called white man, Esau, the Edomites, man. The Bible don't describe them look like that. That's why we say our people they so goddamn stupid. They don't want to know knowledge, man. Cause you try to tell them, they get mad at you, man. You tell them this goddamn man, the devil right here, they get mad at you. I mean, serious mad too.
Hey, Phil!
Yeah, I seen him looking a couple times, and he like, you know, touched his face. I was gonna tell him, come on, buddy. He don't even see no. It's my third time walking through there. Well, you seen me?
You got to fish. You got to fish for him. It's the same thing. Yeah. Different way to catch different fish.
Right.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing as we brought our last cat, Kunta Kinte.
That's right.
Kunta Kinte, right?
That's right.
Toby.
That's right. What's your name, boy?
Yeah. So now our people is like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
We're like,
Hell yeah.
no, it's Yahweh shot.
Yeah.
You know, there's no J. No J till 1500.
God, yeah, and my people, look, and And I be taking, my girl sometimes be with her family, taking her family places, and they be saying, oh, Jesus, this is this, and always cut them off. Like, hey, hold up, I'm telling y'all, his name not no Jesus. His name Yahweh, and saying, oh, this real, you always say that. You always, okay, I'm gonna keep saying it to doomsday, or I can't say it no more. Because I hear y'all up here doing something. If I see you doing something wrong, if I see you finna get hit by a truck, I'm gonna run out there try to save you from the truck. So that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, they every time they say it, they know I'm finna come and say,
the truth.
Yeah.
With the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like once you realize it's a lie, once we told you it's a lie, now it's incumbent. That incumbent is like it's your sole duty to do your research, because if you read a little, it says that you got to do a diligent search.
Right.
Like the Church of Berea. The Church of Berea searched the scriptures daily to prove if what was told to them was true.
That's right.
So you cannot be an idiot and just be listening to anybody and like, oh, Jesus saves, right? Like, just believe in the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
That's the number one word.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. First of all, he said he came for the Israelites.
That's right.
And Romans 9 says the adoption, the grafting in,
yep,
all of that, the kin, all of that belongs to Israelites.
That's right.
This bloodline. So how are you going to incorporate a belief? Because religion is just a belief.
That's it.
I can believe that it's going to rain today.
That don't mean it's going to rain.
Yeah, don't mean it's going to rain. But to know knowledge, then you're not going to have that zeal. You're going to have a zeal to tell a brother and sister, yo, this is the truth. That's our zeal according to knowledge.
Right.
But now we're not moving with this hanky panky, this hanky panky BS. Like yeah, Jesus loves you, my son. And then and I love you too. So come on in.
You can be drafted in. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Anybody can be drafted in now.
Yeah, you the Gentile. You the Gentile. And you got the damn devil sipping out of the cup.
Yeah.
Looking at you like you the
you the Lord's and you this and you that. While he the Israelite and the he topped on over there like you said. Cause we can't really say no name because they'll flag the video. But that's how that damn devil do. Like you said, he'll tell you the Gentile.
Right.
He telling you the Gentile, but you can be drafted in. Come on in. Why? It's the opposite, but you can't be drafted in. If your bloodline don't go back to these 12 tribes, you can't be drafted in. Simple as that. That's another lie.
Yeah, that's just like a tree. If you cut a tree and you're gonna graft it in, you gotta graft it into that tree.
That's right.
Into a tree, into the bloodline.
Nah.
So how you gonna take an almond tree and graft it into a walnut tree?
You can't.
That's against the law.
That's right.
The Lord said don't mix fabrics. Don't mix the fruit.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have tangelos and apricots and oranges. You're not supposed to mix them.
These devils do that in the goddamn way.
They mix fish DNA with human DNA.
Yeah.
You got a fish down there with the human face.
I seen it.
You seen the one with the donkey face?
Donkey.
They doing all that craziness, and they do it in their lab.
The damn demons do that, man. The bad scientists. Yeah,
and that's the knowledge of wickedness. You can go down this rabbit hole, and the Lord said that's not wisdom.
That's right.
The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You got to come back to the knowledge of the Lord, righteousness.
That's right.
Which is the law. The law is going to teach you wisdom.
Oh, that's right.
And it's not going to be like hard or grievous. It's not going to be like tying DNA strands together. No, the Lord did everything for us.
That's right.
Our people want to get all caught up in wickedness,
Right.
It's good to know. It's good to know like what these demons is up to. But like we said, we got a conscience. We already feel when this is not right. And the Lord said, a prudent man hide himself from danger, from the wicked. You know, you already feel that oh, that's not right, you know.
That's right. That's right. That goes back to our people wanna hear like smooth things. Our people wanna hear something they can be wicked as hell and still get into the kingdom. That's our people, man. Still can sell dope and gangbang and kill each other and sleep with another man's wife and a boy can be a boy, a girl can be a boy. Our people don't want to hear that, man. They down with every damn thing. They like I said, they choose death.
Yeah,
like you said, they choose death. Go ahead.
Unless you're telling them what they want to hear, then they don't want to hear it. That's like a stubborn child, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, the Lord said, put away a stubborn child.
Yeah.
You don't want a stubborn child to be. You don't want. He said you're better off with no children than having a multitude of wicked children.
Ain't nothing about that.
You know, you tell them not to do something, they don't want to hear it. But if you tell them here's some candy, some money,
they with you now.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Hey, they go back like in the multitude of our people, good to do evil. But when it's good, they're not gonna go. That's how that is, man. That's how our people is. In the multitude, they good to do evil. You get about 20 jakes and say, hey man, I got a lick. We could do this and we could come up and this and that. All those jakes, I'm with it. We make $100,000 a piece. Every last one of them gonna rob. But then you come up to them and say, man, come back to the law, statutes, commandments, because the Most High, you know, we kings, got something for us in the kingdom. They look at you like you might get jumped on, you know.
Yeah, because you with the multitude of evil, and they're like, because you got to be that black lamb.
That's right.
Because the Lord said, seek your salvation with fear and trembling. You got to walk this walk alone, kind of.
You're right. Because
in the integrity, when you're by yourself, that's when it matters. Yeah. You know, when you do something wicked, you better be quick to repent.
That's right.
You know, he said, hide from sin like you run from sin like you running from a snake. You know, and we gotta be. No, you good.
When you run from a poison snake, boy, you getting up out of there. You cutting up out of there. You getting.
Yeah.
You could be sick and handicapped laying down. You see a snake come up on you, gonna jump up and take you and get down there.
And the first thing you call on is the Lord.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh Lord.
They do. Right.
But you gotta be like that. You gotta be like that. Like you gotta call on the Lord.
Call the righteous name too when you call.
Yup. Yahweh Shem Shah.
Jump. Yup. That's right. Hey man. Hey, and that's a strong name right there, man. Because, like I said, he have fell away from that name. Now we know the name. Well, hey, man, that name is beautiful, man. That name got power in it, man. That's all, you know, all through the day. You pray all through the day. Every time you turn around, look up, you praying, man. And the Most High likes that. You know, he likes that, you know.
Even when you fall in trouble.
That's right.
You fall in trouble, you call on him, Father, help me. I'm in trouble.
That's right.
You know, he wants us to remain humble. Sometimes he put you in the way of trouble just to remain humble.
That's right. That's right.
He gave Paul the thorn in his side because he wanted him to remain humble. Because Paul he said knowledge puff it up. So you can get
fired up at once in a while, get beside yourself, huh?
Yeah, you gonna get prideful, you know?
Yeah.
Because the Lord knows when he bestowed the Rock of Kadash on you, your body can't contain the spirit.
Right.
These fleshly bodies, you like you ever watch the anime like Dragon Ball Z and those characters that get fired up?
Oh yeah. The cartoon character.
They get the Japanese one, you know, cartoons.
They have to build it up.
Yeah, they get all mad. Next thing you know, they just like, and they're flying. You know, that's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
When you get so powered up, you know, you got to remember that we humble servants of the Lord. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he bestowed power over. He gave us the power. You know. to act in righteousness. It's the book of Job 22, verse 21. Acquaint now thyself with him and be at peace. Thereby good shall come unto thee. Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his word in thy heart. If thou return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up. Thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacle. That's what we do. We're crying out to our people, right? We're crying out to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, so-called, the Israelites, to come back to the Father. To hear the voice, hear the law from his mouth. And he said, acquaint yourself with him, with Yahweh. That's right. Acquaint means get to know. Our people know white Jesus, right?
Yeah.
They don't know black Yahweh Shai. So we trying to tell you he's an austere man.
That's right.
He's a man of war. The Lord said, prepare war. Prepare war. Because that's what's coming, World War III, When we tell you that, because our king told us, you gotta establish yourself, which means to acquaint yourself with the Lord. Then you're gonna have that peace.
Oh.
And then you're gonna make war. You're gonna make war because the Lord said there is no peace. There's no peace to the wicked.
That's right.
We live in this upside down world. My sister got the headphone. We live in the upside down world, and that's beautiful, right? That's beautiful when you see our people doing what they're supposed to do in this upside down world.
Right.
That's the black sheeps.
Right.
They rolling in the spirit. They fulfilling the law by worshiping the Lord.
That's right.
You got a second for the word? I spoke to that brother before, and when I first came out, and when you first come out, you teach what you taught.
Yeah.
And you slowly grow, and he had some questions. Hey, the basics goes back to turning our people to the Lord, the transgressions, keeping the statute, law, and commandment. And I believe he said something about God love everybody and something like that. I don't want to twist it. I just speak to that brother. So that's what this is the sign right here. This is the sign for the people, because they want a sign, and the Lord said, I will send you Jonah. I will send you Elijah before his coming back, and that's Elijah turned the hearts of the children back to the Father. So that's what we're doing. We prophesying the downfall of America. And the wicked nations of including America, because World War III is all hell breaking loose. China, Russia, all these little countries. Hey, they all got nukes.
Oh yeah.
They all got these ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That means they fly from one side of the earth to another. And just think about it. Once one flies, they all gonna fly.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said 1 hour.
That's right. Hey, like you said, then the missiles get there. They got missiles get there in 20 minutes now on the other side of the world. 20 minutes. That's a fast flying scam, boy.
Oh.
On the other side of the world, 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Hey, you got 20 minutes to 20 minutes.
20 minutes to
I don't know what you're gonna do, cause you don't got the Most High with you.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know what they're gonna do either. I'll be calling on the Lord. 20 minutes, yeah. They're gonna run into their bunkers, you know, thinking they're gonna be saved. But that's what the book say.
Yeah, they gonna be the first fruit of slavery though, you know, when these billionaires and zillionaires got bunkered, they think they're gonna be, you know, going to the bunker and rise up like a phoenix and start back. No, they're gonna be the first fruit of slaves.
So, the first will be last, right?
Hell yeah. And we knows this, you know. That's why being the ox out here, we trying to throw our prayers and everything up, sign and prayer, we trying to show the Most High, we standing on your side, you know. We with you, you know. Like I said, I always said, you gotta pick a side. Who you gonna ride with? You gonna ride with the Most High? You gonna ride with the beast? You know 2/3 is riding with the beast already. 2/3 don't got no problem with
being
boy.
wicked, huh?
Yeah, being wicked as hell. Boy being a girl and a girl being a boy. Don't got no problem with that, man. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Okay, you don't see nothing wrong with it. That mean, hey, you with the beast. You ride with the beast, sister. But what really finna come out when you know they see him, they see him. When DJ Trump's son that in the law, everybody got to take it. Now that's when hell gonna start breaking loose right there. That's when they're gonna separate from the boys from the men. Then, you know, cause like you said, you know, that's what really gonna get when they see him. That's what we gotta tell our people. Hey, all hell coming in this goddamn place. All hell coming loose, man.
Can't eat.
Can't drink. You ain't gonna have no. You can't pay your bills. You gonna be like, and then look,
pilgrims, huh?
Yeah, then DJ Trump's son, he signed a goddamn bill.
Hey bro. Oh, got headphones on.
Yeah. Okay. He just don't play like he don't hear you. You know. Yeah, DJ Trump signed a law that ain't that something? Is you homeless? It's a crime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is you homeless? Like somebody pick to be homeless. Okay, I want to pick to be homeless. I stand in line just to be homeless. That's crazy as hell.
That makes sense. That makes sense because if you can't pay the bills, you ain't got no home.
They're gonna take you to the camps, you know, to the FEMA camps and everything.
Can't be
that
homeless.
Makes sense. That's why I said that makes sense.
And then the pilgrim, because you're gonna be pilgrims. We can wrangle you up.
Yeah.
Put you in
and see how everything falling together. The Bible said. You know,
all the pieces.
Yeah, all the pieces. That's right.
Put them together.
And that's what we out here telling our people, man, that hey, they better get with it because they sure they're gonna lose it. If you're not standing with your house by show, you lost already, man. You know, you missile fool, man. If you make it that far, because Jacob Trouble gonna be all hell breaking loose, you know. Jacob Trouble gonna be all hell, and I could be something like when we went on our last camp. It gonna be something you never see it again, man. It's gonna be so bad.
And we seen some bad. I mean, even on TV and stuff, like, you know, you watch when they blew up Bikini Island, the atomic bomb. They dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. You know, they dropped the bomb on our people, the cities.
Yeah,
you know, that's the brothers who dropped the bomb on